of commitment to our people. That's all this is. Most of us have a very low level of commitment to our people. The reason Deion is leaving the team and taking the best players. He's leaving the team and taking the best players. He didn't just leave. He took the players with him. Now stay with me. This is what I thought Deion was up to. This is what we needed Deion to be about. I needed Deion Sanders to remain the coach of Jackson State. Help other retired NFL greats become the football and basketball coaches of all of the remaining HBCUs. Listen to me, brothers and sisters. I want you to understand me. I want you to understand me. I want you to overstand me. I wanted Deion to start an HBCU revolution. I thought Deion Sanders, by the way he was talking, by the words out of his own mouth, I thought he was going to start a revolution. I thought he was going to help other black ex-NFL greats become head coaches of all the HBCUs. And once all the HBCU football teams and basketball teams are coached by ex-NFL greats and ex-NBA greats, they can now challenge the PWIs for the best black talent in high school. They can now challenge Duke in North Carolina. They can now challenge Oregon and USC. They can now challenge the PWIs for the best black high school talent in the country. And once they systemically create a black high school student to black college pipeline, once they establish a black high school student to black college pipeline, once they establish a black high school student to black college pipeline, the revenue of the HBCU starts to go up. And when the revenue of the HBCU starts to go up and the popularity of the HBCU starts to go up, they now have enough money to pay their bills. They now have enough money to hire better faculty. They now have enough money to rebuild their institutions. They have enough money to recruit the best black players. They can now get TV contracts to play on national television. And now Jackson State is playing USC. Now the University of Alabama has to play South Carolina State. Cheney University and Lincoln University could take on the Oregon Ducks. They could take on the University of Florida. It would have been a revolution. I'm not talking about football. I'm not talking about basketball. You're missing my point. Football and basketball was simply going to be the vehicle through which we rebuilt the HBCU movement so they can't compete with the white schools. Because right now, the white colleges are stealing all the black students academically and athletically. The PWI is stealing all the black students athletically and academically. The PWI is stealing all the black students athletically and academically. I thought Deion, through his own words, he talked about the discrimination against the black colleges. And then you go and abandon the black college yourself for money. You abandon a 99% black school for a 99% white school for money. Now I'm about to go real deep with y'all. I'm about to go real deep and I need y'all to follow me. Deion Sanders could have made history. Deion Sanders could have went down in history as one of the 10 greatest black men to walk this country because he saved an endangered species, the HBCU. It was bigger than football. It was bigger than basketball. It was about saving an entire legacy. Now, let me tell you why. Oh, we know he ain't Jesus. See, the problem with y'all is y'all would do what he did. So we're not disagreeing. You're a different kind of a black man. That's all. This is why you can go marry white girls and feel no guilt. This is why you parade white women in front of little black girls and black women and you feel no guilt, because you're a different type of a Negro. You are a money first Negro. White America loves a money first Negro. You know why? Because a money first Negro can be paid to work against his own people's best interests. A money first Negro can be paid to work against his own community's best interests. Deion said, at the University of Colorado, I can hire more black coaches. I'm still going to mentor black men because most of the football players are black. Deion, this wasn't about hiring a few token black coaches at a white institution. Deion, this was not about hiring a few black token coaches at a white school. Deion, this was not about coaching a few black students at a PWI. This was about saving systemically the HBCU legacy and the HBCU program holistically. This wasn't about sports, brother. Sports was the medium to do it, but this was bigger than sports, and you sold us out for money, bro. Just like you said Colin Kaepernick was wrong for taking a knee, your ass is wrong for leaving Jackson State. You dead wrong. Now let me go. Oh, and then y'all say, was he supposed to coach there forever? Nope. But he did need to coach there long enough to establish the black high school student to black college pipeline. And once that was firmly in place with ex-NFL and ex-NBA greats running the whole process so black colleges can compete with white colleges, he could have left. How long do I think this would have took? 10 years. About 10 years, maybe 7. 3 years? You know what 3 years tells me, Deion Sanders? You know what 3 years tells Dr. Umar? 3 years tells me you used Jackson State. You exploited Jackson State to prove to white colleges that you could coach. You never intended on really helping them. You never intended on really playing a contributing role to the survival of the HBCU. You used them as a stepping stone to get noticed by the white football teams. And the minute you got a job, your ass ran. That is not a hero in my book. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I'm not canceling my brother, but I'm very disappointed.